Back to my video. This is Gift Dane again. So today we are going to deal with lobs. Yeah, we're going to deal with lobs today. Then uh, those who doesn't know lob, at the end of this video, I really do understand. I really do understand that few people doesn't understand the lobs. But at the end of this video, you will be able to understand what loop is, and you also be able to understand how to use it on your programs, because there's some way whereby you're gonna need to use loops in order to run your programs continuously. When I talk about the loops, if you don't know loops, just think about laps, racing lap. When you're playing a video game, there's something called racing lap. When if you're playing such games, so whereby you will be able to race many times. So we are going to do the same thing, but here you'll be able to run your code many times according to the time that you will be wanted, or according to the time that will be declared to you. So just like when you think about the laps in racing, there are 5 laps, 2 laps according to the race. So you can race maybe 3 times because it's 3 laps. You can race maybe 5 times because it will be 5 laps. So we are going to do exactly the same thing here. Here we are going to run the code according to the number that will be given to us, or the number that I will declare. So we can also run a code according to the letters of the strings, but we'll get to that later on this video. So let's get to it. Vamonos. Okay, the first thing that we're going to deal with here right now, I'm going to initialize maybe a variable, whereby this variable will contain number. Let me just say num. Then from there, I don't know if you want me to enter the number, or already I should declare the number that the loop should run, just like a lap. So then, okay, let me just declare number for now. Let me just say number 5. All right. Then from here, let's go to do our for loop. This is a for loop, so you have to write it in this way, for loop. And then there's also a while loop, but we'll get to that later. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this video or the other one. But okay, here on for loop, then the first thing that you need to know, you need to have your starting position. Your starting position, just like when you are in a lap of race, maybe Formula One, there will be a starting position, right? The starting position is whereby you'll be requested to start from until the final round, until the final round. So here we are going to have our own starting position. So I'm going to initialize our starting position as 1, all right? Because we're going to run this loop 5 times. So I'm going to initialize my starting position as 1. First of all, integer. What do we do from here? Integer, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say int I equals to 1. This is my first starting position, right? This is my starting position. Then from here we're going to say we need to say if our starting position is less than, right, is less than num, is less than the 5 that we have declared there on top. So if our starting position is less than num, what do? Keep on incrementing our starting position until the last lap. Let's increment it. Then we're gonna have to say I plus plus. I plus plus, those who doesn't know, is the same as if I'm doing I equals to I plus 1. This is the same thing as I plus plus. This is the same thing as I plus plus. So what we are doing here, let me try to explain to you what we are doing here. What we are doing here, we are saying here on I we've got 1 already, right? Yes. Then 1 plus 1 is going to give us 2. Then which means we'll be having 2 in the next step. 2, and then okay, it will be like 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is going to give us 3. Then it will change this to I here and put 3, and until we reach the maximum time. So now we need to remove this one because I have already have this one here. Then let's remove that one. Then it's the same thing. You can also do that. So from here, let's do this. what do you want to what do you want to say? Like, what do you want to say? What do you want to display 5 times? What do you want to display in many times? All right, let me go to the for loop and explain what is happening here before you give me a clue, before you have an idea of doing something in 5 times. So here we're gonna be having our integer, which is I. Then this I will store 1 on it. Then here we'll say, okay, is it 1 less than 5? Yes. And then if 1 is less than 5, then increment that I with 1. Then it will be having 2 on that I. When we come back, we are having 2 here, and then which means that 1 is replaced by 2. Then we'll say 2 is less than 5. Yes, 2 will be is less than 5. Oh, correct. Then keep on incrementing that I by 1. So we are going to add 1 on that 2 there, then 2 will be 3. Then we come back again, 3 is less than 1. Yes, correct. Until just like that. That's how we are going to do it. So, but our loop, if you can check this this condition here on top here, but our loop won't run 5 times. It won't run 5 times. I will get to that. But if you can see that, then you can change it. You can pause the video and write it and change it, and then you do it on your own. Then it's also impressive. So yeah. So but here, if you can check this loop, it won't run 5 times. It won't run 5 times. I will explain to you why. Then I will also show you how to run it 5 times. But if you can do that and then run it 5 times, then you are more than welcome to this video. Then you can also pause it and try to do it. Okay, then here, what do we do? What do you want to do here inside of this loop? Okay, let me just display something here. Okay, let's say hey there, hey there. So if you can just run this program right now, we'll be having 4 outputs. Hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there. So let me run it and see. Let me run it and see. So we should be having 4 output. Hey there, hey there, hey there. Because this loop, it has to run 4 times. It will run 4 times, but what we need to achieve is to run it 5 times. And then we're gonna do that. So yeah, just be patient with me. And then I just want to show you something. So here I'm going to show you the display, the output. It will be hey there 4 times. Then from there we can also change it to 5 times. You see, hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there, 4 times. Okay, now you are asking yourself, well, why do we have 5 here? And then we started from 1. When you count, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the 5 will be the last one. But yet the only thing that the output that you are looking at, it was 4. There were 4 outputs there. So how do we display 5 outputs? So it's a little bit simple. Don't worry, and you don't have to crack your head about thinking of that. So the only thing you need to do, you just need to put equal sign here. All right. When you put equal sign there, then you will be able to display 5 outputs. All right. Okay. Let me explain what happened here when you put equal sign. So when you change it to equal sign, completely you are telling the program that, okay, even though this I is 5, okay, 5 is less than num. Yes, it's less than 5. Is it less than 5? No, it's not less than 5, which means the program was going to execute, right? Was not going to run. But now it will say 5 is less than 5. It will be like, no, 5 is not less than 5. Okay, if it's not less than 5, okay, is it 5 equals to 5? Yes, okay, then do this. Then display that part. If the 5 is equals to 5, then display it. So which means we are having 2 conditions. It is less than or equals to. Yes, and then you display it. So that's how it should be. Then let's see what's going to happen from there. Then we'll be able to display 5 outputs. So we see hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there. Then from there, I think you got it. You got the for loop. You got how for loops works. So, but then we're gonna be a little bit advanced when we go further. Then I just want to to keep showing you something on this loop. There's something that I want to show you. Okay, let me not delete this line. Okay, so it's fine. Let's just put equal sign here. Then we can also do that. We can also enter the number. We can also enter the number that we would like our loop to run through it. So we can just say enter num. Okay, besides writing even enter num, we can just say in. All right. Then we just need to remove this and say num. Num. This is not a nice programming, but I'm just doing it in order for you guys to see what I'm trying to say. So you just enter the number and then it will run according to the number that you've entered. So we'll be able to see the output according to the number that we have entered. So let's get to it. Then it's taking a little bit time. I don't think it's gonna work, but I think it has to work. My PC just froze from there. Okay, it's getting there. Okay, I left something here. Okay, that's cool. So let's see. Yeah, it's getting there. You see now they want me to enter a number. So the number that I will enter, our loop will be able to run the times the number that I've entered. Okay, now I've entered 7. We should be able to see hey there 7 times. Let's do it. Hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there. 7 times, just like what I said. So this is how you can also formulate your follow-up from. So there's also other way of doing it. We can say we can just remove the num here. I mean the integer here and put a string. We can just say string. Then we'll give it a name, or we'll give it letters. Let me just say gift, and then you see what's happened here. So which means our num is stored gift. All right, so now inside of our num it's gift. So what we need to achieve here, we need to count how many letters that are here, and then when you got the number of the letters that are there, then we are going to use that number to run our loop. Simple as that. So just try to count how many letters that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 letters inside, right? So we got 4 letters inside, so we need to be able to see those 4 letters, and then our loop should be able to run 4 times. All right, so let's go and get to it as well. So how to do that? We just need to include okay, since I'm going to work with number, I'm gonna need a number. Then let me change this variable to name. I'm gonna need a number, which is num, and then this one will be name. Then yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay, let me just say name, and just say, to make it look easier, name equals to, number equals to name. Then what do we do here? We need to go and count these letters that are there. Then there's a function called length. So that function it generates actually it goes to a string, and then it will counter the letters that are there. Actually it will counter the character that are there. So let's see what's going to happen when you put dot, and then it should appear length, and then it's a method or function, I don't know. Then you close it like this. So which means the number of the characters that are here will be stored here on num. All right, so which means we'll be able to run our loop according to the number that is here on num. So let's get to it. I said this loop will run 4 times because we have 4 characters here. GIFT, there are 4 characters, so it should be able to count the characters that are there and store it here on num, and then from num you pass it to for loop, and then the for loop will run 4 times. So we should be able to see hey there 4 times. So let's get to it. Let's see what's gonna be displayed there. Hey there 4 times. Okay, apparently it tells me that there's something wrong. Okay, I think I should be able to spell length correctly. Yes. So then from here we can say hey there 4 times, because our code went to string. It went to string and say, okay, string, how many characters do you have there in your string? And then they say, okay, we only have got 4 characters, which is GIFT. IFT. Then they say, okay, the numbers that is there is 4 characters. Then I say, okay, since you have got 4 characters, then give me them. And then and then from there the num stored 4 character, and then we came with 4 characters here. Actually, we didn't came with 4 characters, we came with 4 numbers, and then we ran the loop according to our number of characters. So let me try to see if I put a space here. I think space is also a character. So since the space is also a character, so which means we should be able to run our loop 5 times. All right, let's see. Because I incremented by only 1 character, I just add 1 character there. So you see, hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there, 5 times. So I can also display the number here so that you can see how many characters that have been counted there. So just see num, so that you can see, so that you can not be just see the output of hey there, hey there. So yeah. So first it will display the number of characters. From there it will go and display hey there, hey there, hey there. You see there are 5 number of characters, and then now you see hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there 5 times. So that's all that I wanted to show you guys when we deal with for loops. So now we can also do something interesting. What can we do? We can also loop through this number of characters. Okay, let me just try to put something here just to make it interesting. Let me put what can I put? Okay, let me just put a line. Yeah, let me try to divide these letters with 3 lines. So now what we are going to have, we're gonna have how many characters? 7, right? Yeah, I think it's 7. Let's see, gonna be having 7 characters, and then we're also gonna be having 7 output. Hey there, hey there, hey there. Okay, let's see what's gonna be displayed here. Nothing has been displayed. Nothing has been displayed. So I wonder what's going on. Okay, let me just close it and go back to my program, since there's nothing that is going to be displayed, and try to see if I remove this and then okay, try to see if I remove this, that maybe something will be displayed, because those things are character, right? So everything was just supposed to be displayed. Nothing is being displayed. Okay, I think I need to do something when it comes to this line. Let me do this and say include string, and then yeah, everything's still fine here. Yeah, so let me run it again and say okay, I don't know, but now it's working. And then you see for hey there, hey there. So now I just want to put back those lines, again, those lines. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see what will be displayed, since we have included a string. Still nothing has been displayed. All right, okay, then cool. I don't get it, but I'll just do a research about it, or maybe it's taking time to display. Then let me remove these things and put a dot. I just want to do something that is interesting, guys, and see what's gonna be displayed. But that line was supposed to be displayed since it's a character, right? Okay, but let's not worry about it. Let's get to it. We're doing programming together, guys. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and click the notif icon there so that you cannot miss any of my upload. So still nothing is displayed. So Okay, since nothing is going to, okay, all right, it was working, just that it was taking time to display. All right, yeah, I get it now. So okay, we've got 7 characters. We've got 7 hey there messages. So now what we need to do, I need to do something interesting about this. So I want us to go and loop through the string. You know what I want to do? Let me just tell you what I want to do. I want us to combine the for loop and if statement. Combine the for loop and if statement. Okay, this is what I want us to do right now. I want to combine the for loop and if statement. So what we are going to do here, it's not that difficult, but then if you are just starting with the for loops and all the if statements, and then maybe it will make sense to you after you have done it twice. But for the first time, I understand, then it won't make sense easy, but it will be making sense, right? That's why I'm here. So okay, what we need to do now, we have got this gift with dots in the middle of the 2 letters. So now what we need to do, we need to loop through this gift word, and then after we have looped through the gift word, we just need to remove we need to remove this dot and put maybe a space in between. Beside putting a space, we can remove this dot and make it and make it look like this. This is what I want to try to achieve, and make it look like this space, and then now we put what? I. Okay, small letter I, F, T. We need to remove those dots and have a final name just like that, So let's get to it. So let's try to do it. It's a little bit challenging, but let's try to do it. For those who are studying here, it will be challenging. So now we just need to say num length. Yes, we still have 4 there. So what do we do when we hear? So now we need to loop on num length, right? So what we need to do is we need to say okay, if num, if the name, if name is equals to I, right? If name is equals to I, then what do we do from here? If name is equals to I, then you need to change it and put a space. So if name I is equals to what? It's equals to dot, not I. So how do I operate it? Maybe I need to write it like this. So what's going to happen here is the following. So the program will say, okay, here on 1, since I'm having a character 1 here on name, then it will go and display G. So G is not equals to dot, then it will pass to the next one, and then it will find dot there. Then it will say, okay, since I found dot inside, then what do I have to do? Then do the following. So let me try to make it like this. Yeah. Then if you find a dot in there, do the following. What should you do? Change the dot and put a space. Then you just say name, and then you say name I, and then you say okay, since you found that there, name I, you are just replacing the dot and put a space there. Then put a space is a delimiter, right? So yeah, then it's just like that. Okay, then in the end, let's see, after the loop, let's try to display our cout equals to new. So we need to be able to see this gift after 8 years run. So let's do it and see. So cout equals to what? Name. Then our new name will be generated. So then inline. Okay, Let's try to go and look at it. If there's something wrong, if there's an error. Okay, but if there's an error, our compiler will tell us. Let's run it. Let's get to it. If there's an error, our compiler will tell us. So this is how we should do things when you're combining maybe a for loop and if statements. You want to loop, you want your code to loop through the letters. So then when you are looping through the letters, you want something, maybe certain things to be done there through the letters. So now what we wanted to do, just to remove a dot and put a space. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. So now let's see what's gonna happen. It's taking time. It's taking time. It's taking time. It's taking time. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. So I guess everyone can understand and get the knowledge. All right, tells me that there's an error there of character. So let's see. Just took time just to tell me there's an error. I don't know if this will work, but let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, let me also change here and put single quote. Then let's see. Seems working. Then let's see what's gonna happen right now. You see now. You say you have got 7 character, and then where there's a dot we replaced by space. Where there's a dot we replaced by space, we replaced by space. Now you can see GIFT without dots. So we can also do that and say, okay, replace it by only this thing. Let's see. So that's all that I wanted. Okay, it doesn't want me to do that. Maybe I should initialize this one as a space on top, then put it as a variable down here. So yeah, maybe I should do that. But okay, since it doesn't want me to use this double quote, let me just try to use this one's single quote. Also, this one is not working. But you can also replace your dot with any character that you want to put. Let's try to put at there. And then you say gift at, gift at, gift at. You see gift at I, gift at F, gift at T, just like that. So yeah, this is something interesting that I wanted us to do for today's video. So thank you so much for being with me. So next video I'll try to find a way of doing some of the things that most of the programmer they want to know, the logic, they want to know how to do it. So in the next video I'll try to do some of those things that the programmer want to know. So for now, yeah, this is the lesson that you have got for today, and then thank you so much. Keep on subscribing on Giftane. Vamonos. Goodbye.